Hello and welcome everyone to another Predecessor dev stream. I am so excited to unveil patch 1.6 with all of you and with my incredible panel here. I am going to be your host today, Choice Plays, but that's enough about me. We have the man, the myth, the legend, RGSACE. How's it going, Ace?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing, Choice?
Doing fantastic. So excited to get into this patch. And to my right, I do believe, is Steggs, the senior community manager himself. How you feeling, Steggs?
Hello, everyone. I'm good. I'm excited. I'm excited for once. I know I say it every time, but like, it's good. It's exciting. I can't wait to show more stuff off. Let's do it. Wait, no, we should show blood first. Let's go to blood. Let's go to blood.
Yeah, hey, Bloodmordius. We have senior game designer Bloodmordius here with us today. How's it feeling, Blood?
Yeah, great. Thanks, Choice. Yeah, no, also really excited as always, but this patch is incredible, and I can't wait to get stuck in.
Oh, I'm so excited for all of the incredible stuff that we're going to unveil today, which, by the way, leads me to our topics for today. We've got some incredible topics to go over. And first one on the docket is going to be Yurei, our new hero coming into Predecessor. I don't know if you guys have been watching the little lore books, the little lore audiobooks. Fantastic. If you haven't, please join us on like YouTube, Twitter, you know, all those social places where you post videos and stuff like that. Have you guys had a chance to listen to those at all, Ace?
Yeah, I have. What did you think of them?
I love it. I love being able to hear a little bit of lore, even if it's just like little tidbits here and there. It's really cool. Got some VO from one of our PCG members, our Predecessor Creator Guild members, which was fantastic. We love that, involving the community a little bit more. But that is really cool. And then after that, we've got some ranked improvements. We've got some Battle Pass to go over, and then we've got a little special new gameplay system coming in. Can't wait for that one. How are you guys feeling about it, Steggs? Any initial thoughts?
I don't want to spoil anything. I'm scared to talk about it just in case I spoil something, but it's cool. It's really, really cool. I feel like if you asked the chat what they thought this was, I feel like the majority probably wouldn't get it. I think it's one of those kind of things. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, Blood. Ace, what do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Yeah, no, it's a unique system, to say the least, and there's a lot of crazy stuff involved. Yeah, I can't wait to start getting into the specifics, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's a big one, and it's pretty exciting. I think 1.4 was a big one, but this one's even bigger.
Oh yeah, we're still adding on to the game. Incredible systems, incredible gameplay stuff to change up the way that you play Predecessor and interact with this game. I'm so excited to jump into it. But before we do, we have our little intro video to unveil a little bit more about the brand new Omeda Original Hero, Yurei. Check it out.
Another day, another demon in need of retribution. Demonkind now knows its place.
An absolutely beautiful model reveal of Yurei, our brand new hero coming into patch 1.6. I'm so excited. I just want to get a little bit of initial thoughts from everybody. Chat, please give us your initial thoughts. But actually, I do wanted to say really quick, speaking of chat, welcome in some other platforms. We've got TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch streaming all at the same time. So welcome everybody in those chats. We are excited to have you here. But everyone, put in your initial thoughts of Yurei, and let's start with Ace. With that little bit of a teaser reveal of Yurei in game, how are you feeling?
I'm pretty excited. I think, firstly, I think the team did a really great job on her. She looks and plays pretty awesome. I really like the theme of her as well. And that little teaser of her is pretty exciting, but it's just kind of the tip of the iceberg.
Oh yeah, just the tip of the iceberg. Bloodmordius, how do you feeling? It looks so good. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, it looks so good.
It's incredible. One of the best just short pieces that we've done for just the cinematic POV. I love the setting. I love her theme. And just overall, I really enjoy this character. I think the sound team did an incredible job with the little soundtrack. Absolutely enjoy it. It's just incredible. Yeah, I'm looking forward to diving into more specifics about her.
Oh yeah, Steggs and I were rocking out to that sound bite.
It's
there.
good,
It was
right?
So good. Yes, it was so
Yeah.
awesome.
I was very much enjoying myself here. I'm seeing a couple of things in the chat here. Somebody's saying, when is the update out? Whatcha? We got it on top of the stream. That's right. Improvements. 10th of June. There we go. Exciting times. I'm seeing quite a lot of love, I think, already for Yurei. So I'm excited to get into it with Bloodmordius. That's what we're doing next, right, Choice?
Oh yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit about the lore of Yurei. Just a little bit, we want to do a little bit of teasing of, some of the interconnected stories coming out of this hero, or with this hero, I should say. Let's talk about it just a little bit.
Yeah, just diving in just to start. Her name, Yurei, and where that comes from, her background. This all came from sort of just looking into Japanese folklore and stuff, and then looking into ghosts and spirits, and that's what this name generally refers to, particularly those with lingering business in the mortal world. They still have a job to do, and hopefully this gives like a strong hint to more of her thematic core and what she seeks out to do, what she embodies, and representing this more like spectral and ethereal presence to her. And if you've been following the videos, may have been hearing the term Koroshinzu, as much as I'll butcher that, mentioned in relation to her. And for those that don't know, this is a title. And if you haven't checked out those videos, do. They're very, very good. And this holds significant meaning for her place in her clan, her lore, and how everyone in the Predecessor universe actually views her. For the actual lore itself, I didn't actually have a lot of a hand in the lore. Community, actually, the community team had a heavier hand in the lore and did a great job with it. I personally really enjoyed watching through those videos, listening to that bite-sized lore, and just getting into sort of a bit more of her story. But I don't know, Mark Choice, if you guys wanted to add anything about her background, considering you may have been a little close to the process.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's been very cool. Obviously, the videos that we've put out are kind of like I guess we can call them like a little bit of a lore experiment, if you like. Like I've seen some really good feedback on them as well. Like a lot of people have enjoyed them, but kind of want a little bit more in depth. Obviously we kind of just have that the image kind of zooming in, and the main thing is almost it being almost like an audiobook. So it's been really cool to see everybody's reactions to it. We've had some that are kind of like super, super love lore and have really, really loved it. And then there's other people, which, to be fair, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm probably one of these people that's like, yeah, but how does she play? How do I play her? Like, what does she do? So it's been really cool. But yeah, it's been cool because it's kind of it's combining two heroes lore, as you have probably guessed from the videos themselves. We're looking at Yurei and of course her sister, which is always exciting, and the one that's just literally released about an hour and 20 minutes ago has a little bit more in there about her sister as well. So if you're interested in the next hero, have a little, I was going to say have a read, have a listen to that.
Have a listen,
It's exciting. Have a listen.
Yeah, we definitely want you guys to watch that video, but still stick around because we still got more stuff
after the stream.
Yeah, after the stream, because we definitely have a lot more stuff to talk about. I'm very excited to kind of just get into, why don't we just get into a little bit about Yurei herself? Bloodmordius, you're one of our lead game designers, senior game designer. Probably had a little bit of a hand in making this hero. Take us through that.
Yeah, no, I'd say so. Yeah, no, I mean, technically, this is a character, kit-wise, that has been existing for over a year now, at least, as a prototype. But it's just a general overview of her gameplay, which you'll lovely be able to see in the background. She fulfills the assassin role. This means she excels at dealing with isolated targets, eliminating key targets, and bringing this more like high skill, high reward gameplay. However, she's not the typical assassin like Feng Mao and Kalari. She has a lot of burst and can eliminate targets quickly under the correct circumstances, but her damage is paced out a little bit more, as you may see, requiring a few more abilities in order to actually execute her targets. This is because we wanted to grant her extra mobility and give her some range tools and basically more options to deal with some bulkier targets as well, so she's a bit more of a skirmisher in that regard. And when designing Yurei, as I said, we started from this prototype character, and they were pretty bare bones, but they had this concept of I dash through the target, I do these range basic attacks for a limited period of time, and then I dash again, and I do these range basic attacks, etc. And we basically refined off of that and wanted to incorporate more of Yurei's themes as we fleshed her out as a character. So we had this severing of souls concept, and we really wanted that to be a core part of her loop. So a lot of what she does relies on her marking her targets, dashing through them, which severs the soul, attaching it to the target, and then she can use all of her AoE abilities to basically duplicate damage to that target, dealing additional damage, allowing her to burst targets and kill them quickly. This means she's extremely reliant on her dash. If she's not hitting it, then she's not severing souls, and when she severs souls, she also resets the dash cooldown, which is where all this mobility you'll see is coming from. You'll see her tossing her kunai at people, dashing through them, spinning around in a circle, dashing through them again, doing this soul storm, dashing through them again, and she keeps going and going and going. And as long as you allow her to keep executing these combos and you're not dodging them or locking her down, she'll kind of just go nuts in the middle of a team fight, and she'll just start eliminating everyone. So she's someone you really have to pay attention to. You have to really try and lock her down and take her out quickly, or else she'll just run amok amongst fights.
Oh yeah, definitely running amok amongst fights. I want to point out something right here. Her backing animation, so clean, so clean.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Ace, have you had a little bit of experience playing Yurei in some of your back-end tests, and how has that gone?
Yeah, I have. She's been a lot of fun. I think the visuals are pretty dope, especially the ultimate. I was speaking to Max, who does the VFX, or who did the VFX for this character, and I think he kind of knocked it out of the park with the ult. We wanted to be quite ambitious with the visuals on it, and I think the team did a really great job. And then I think their kit feels really good. The whole character flows very nicely, and then the visuals on top of that the VFX team did, and then also the character team. It's really nice, and I've enjoyed her a lot. I think she's like pretty good in the jungle, but you can play her in the off lane as well. I've had success there. But yeah, definitely enjoying her a lot. She definitely brings something new and quite exciting to the game.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what the players do with this character once she gets into the game on patch 1.6, if you can see it way up there, June 10th or the 10th of June. I'm very excited for this. Steggs. It's Bloodmordius' fault, okay?
Choice is just doxing me.
I'm blaming Blood for this one, okay? I'm just kidding.
Sorry, we've all done it.
Steggs, how are you feeling about this hero all over? Like the visuals, the feel. Have you been able to play her at all?
I mean, she's so cool, right? Like, I haven't. I feel like I say this again every stream. I haven't played her. I've played against her a lot. And the thing I really like about her is like, this sounds like a really small thing, but with her, and I didn't want to go into loads of detail, but with her primary, it's not just that cool spinny kick that you see her do. It's also like if you jump, she can pull off her primary spinny kick and then leap into the direction of her choice as well. And I just think it's kind of cool. She's so mobile. Like, she's really fast. She's really tough to pin down. So it's really cool to see. Like, I've been working on the overview for her in the last couple of weeks, and just kind of getting to understand all of the different combos that you can do with her and how she plays. It's been so cool. So keep an eye out for the overview coming next week. There you go. That's it.
Ooh, next week for that overview. Very excited. I did get to play her just a little bit. I tried her in mid lane, actually, because I can't remember what the condition was. Bled, you'll have to help me with this one. But the condition, if you do her dash, I think you get 2 ranged autos, and then the rest is.
Yep.
How does that work? Is that her passive?
Yeah, her passive, like every ability cast you do, your next 2 basic attacks are ranged, and they actually bounce between targets. We didn't want her like jungle clear to slow down if she switches to ranged basics. We made sure that AoE. But yeah, it's this ranged tool, especially because she's got a ranged ability with her kunai throw, where she fires these multiple kunai. She can actually do a decent amount of range damage, and she can actually trade in laning phase, including mid lane. So there is viability there.
Yeah, I'm no pro, and I was playing against AI, but it felt really good in AI. Okay, PvAI felt really nice with her in mid lane. So some of you pro assassins out there, my brain just does not compute when playing an assassin. But some of you crazy people out there who just know how to do it, try her mid lane, because I could see her being really cool in there, and definitely bringing a lot to the team composition when you're doing something like that. Now, this is definitely a question that I didn't put it on our sheet here, but I do have a question about what, in your opinion, Blood, what is a good starting item for her? If you're in jungle, what's a good starting item?
First item on Yurei, most likely Melody. It's something that allows you to just speed up your clear tremendously. It's a classic for Klari, and these days Feng Mao as well, seeing as he's not building Mind Razor as much. And it gives her a lot more burst damage, allows her to execute the targets, and if she can finish someone off, then yeah, I mean, as I said, her damage isn't the highest relative to other assassins when she's trying to eliminate someone, so just getting that last little chunk when they get low will allow you to finish them off and hopefully not have any retaliation or unable to escape afterwards.
Nice. Okay. And then I have one more question for you, Blood, because you have put so much work into this hero. What was, when you were concepting Yurei, what was kind of like the philosophy that you were going? I know you kind of went over it a little bit in your like introductory, but take us through some of the design philosophy when making this hero.
Yeah, generally the dash resets was a really big part of it. We wanted it to feel like the player had to use these multiple abilities to take someone out, and we wanted it to be dashing through them repeatedly. And this kind of gameplay was really fun, even more so in the vertical space. You've got clips like here where the Skylar's flying in the air, and she's dashing up to them and doing damage to them, and then dashing back down or into other targets and stuff. So there's some really cool moments that can come from that, and that was the main thing we indexed on. This is why her Q also allows her to send herself up and stuff, as well as being a forgiveness if she overextends and doesn't have her dash anymore. All of this stuff kind of comes together to create that kind of gameplay loop. Even the passive basic attacks, the reason she's switching to ranged is because there's often scenarios where there's a Grux coming at you, he's Gruxing, he's trying to beat you up, so you do your Q or something, you dash through him, but now you're out of range of your melee basics, right? So now you have a couple range basics to chuck, and then you can R&B, range basic him again, and then he's marked, so now he's trying to run at you again, you dash for him again, and you do all these little mind games, and if the Grux can like throw you off and predict you, he can kill you pretty quick. She's very, very squishy, but as long as she's able to remain elusive, manage her dashes appropriately, and not have it go on this really long cooldown, she can just keep harassing targets, and this allows her to deal with those more bulkier targets as an assassin. The other two, Kalari and Feng Mao, tend to struggle a little bit more. She has the potential to do it, providing she plays optimally. So she has a bit more options and choice there.
I love it. I have one more question for Ace. What is your favorite ability in Yurei's kit?
Definitely her ultimate. I think it's the dash is really cool, and the resetting on the dash is awesome, but the visual just looks so cool. Like she like kind of creates a tornado and then it like pulls you into the center, and then she like slams down with her sword. It's pretty dope. So that's my favorite ability. I haven't been super successful with it yet, so I'm looking forward to getting on live and giving it a go.
You hear that? Let Ace ult you in live when 1.6 drops. All right, Steggs, I do have one more question for you. Out of all the visuals in this kit, which one's your favorite?
Of all the visuals in this kit,
Mm-hmm.
it is definitely. I like her secondary. So when you dash through a target, Blood, tell me if I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did the overview. I think it's right. When you dash through a target with your secondary, and they've already got another status effect on them that you can do with your other abilities, you rip their soul, and a skull starts floating around them, and I just love it. I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, when I first saw it, like, I had no idea what Yurei was about, and I was like, oh my god, why are there skulls above me? It was absolutely terrifying, but it's really, really cool. I absolutely love it. That's the best one for me.
I love it. I think the dash is really sick with all the skulls like following her around. Very sick. All those trapped demon souls, I want to say. It was very awesome. This is really awesome. Okay, chat, let me know. How do you guys feel about this hero, about Yurei? I know that you guys have been, going off in the chat right now. Excited about Yurei. Yes, Bengal Mac, it is the Steggs. Yeah. Yes. She looks cool. It's insane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We love it.
There's a lot of excitement for Yurei in it. I'm super happy people are really resonating with it. Like, it's very, very cool to see. I can't wait to watch people play it. Like, I can't wait to watch the streams. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah. I can't wait to watch somebody who's really. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I want to say Purple Swan is the one playing this. Oh yeah, Purple Swan is an insane gamer. An insane gamer.
Purple Swan is infuriating to play against as any character, but with Yurei, whole nother level.
If I was this great soon, I'd be like, FF at 10. I'm just kidding. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay. Ace, have you had any experience playing against Purple Swan with Yurei yet?
Thankfully I haven't, so I've been safe.
Oh, that's good. I am a little spooked. I'm glad I'm not in this level. I'm glad I'm not in this level to have to actually like queue into Purple Swan. Okay, don't look me up. Okay, just don't look at my account. It's fine. All right. Well, that is a little bit of a sneak peek at our brand new Omeda Original Hero. By the way, every hero from now on is an Omeda Original. Okay, that is extremely exciting. I want to get your thoughts, Blood. How does that feel, going into, the future of hero kits in Predecessor? It's all going to be Omeda Original.
Yeah, there's a little bit of intimidation in there. I don't have that nice little backlog to go off, some reliable resources. But honestly, like, somewhat liberating. The designs feel so much more open, the space is more open, and we can do so much more wild and crazy stuff, and bring some more unique flavor to the universe. Not to say the Paragon characters weren't, but they already had that predetermined sort of theming behind them, and everyone's aware of them, everyone knows them, and now we can throw in things that surprise people and make people just go, wow. That's what I'm really excited for.
We love the surprises. Well, that's actually... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Choice.
Yeah.
Question from the chat. As we're on... I'm paraphrasing, by the way, because I've lost it already, but I know what it was. As we are now doing only Omeda Originals, does that affect the release schedule, Robbie?
No, still planning to release a hero every 6 weeks.
There you go.
Found it.
You heard it here first.
I had to go back in time, but I found the chat. Thank you.
yeah, there you go. Look, you've
Thank
got
you,
your cool
Relic.
little box happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can pull up
that's
chats.
cool.
That is
We
pretty
like
cool.
it. We like it.
That is pretty cool.
We're in there. We're doing the tech thing. It's really nice. But yeah, that's really exciting
I've
to
got
hear. Another
I've
one?
got one more question for Blood, if you don't mind, Choice.
Yeah.
Blood, without revealing anything, what update are you most excited about for the next few patches?
After 1.6, 1.8. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
What about you, Ace?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, 1.8. But obviously, I want people to come play in 1.7. So 1.7 is going to be cool too. But 1.8 is pretty big. But I think 1.7 has something probably no one expected. 1.8 is like I don't think people will see 1.7 coming. 1.8 is pretty dope though, but maybe some people will see that coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That's me done, Choice. I promise. I won't interrupt you anymore.
Trying to get us to leak stuff. You all saw it, chat. He tried to get us.
Yeah.
He's trying to set me and Jack blood up.
Exactly. We're seeing right through you there, Steggs. You gotta be careful with this one. No one's leaking
Sorry.
anything, Bearbuck, okay? It's not gonna happen. Not this
No
time.
leaks.
Not this time, okay? Because I am so much better now. I guess. But anyways, that's actually going to be it for our time with Bloodmordius, talking about the brand new Omeda Original Hero, Yurei. We're so excited to have had you on, Blood. I just want to give you the floor to say any final thoughts about Yurei 1.6, whatever you want to.
Yeah, I mean, obviously really looking forward to the character releasing, but what you guys are going to be talking about later in this stream, there is some crazy stuff in there, absolutely stuff that I didn't expect to be in Predecessor for a very long time, if at all. It's some wild stuff. I think people are going to really enjoy it. I know people have seen teasers already. Robbie put some stuff on Twitter. It's exciting. I look forward to everyone seeing it.
So exciting. All right. Well, everyone, say goodbye to our friend Bloodmordius. Thank you, Blood, for your time
Thank you, Blood.
today. And we will see you
Thank you.
in the next one. But yeah, let's go here. But I don't know what's going on. Steggs, why are you gone again?
What did you do?
At least we can hear you.
Oh, we've like
You can hear me. I'm lost in the void.
No, Steggs, come back.
Somebody needs to help me.
Wait. The slow reveal.
Yeah. That's
we're gonna
that's what
shift a little
that's what
bit.
we do.
What
We could
is this?
we could do this again if you like, Choice.
What is it? Wait, Ace, why are you over there?
Yeah. What's
I
going
don't
on?
know. I guess I felt like moving.
Choice breaking everything. The stream's broken, everyone.
That, yeah. That happens. Look at
Good
that.
riddance, Steggs. Liz.
Oh,
Oh, my
no
heart.
way.
Holy!
My heart.
That's not cool. Well, anyways, oh, go ahead. say it.
Geokaiser asking for tiny rampage preview. It's coming up. Don't worry. It's coming up. We're gonna talk about it. I promise.
We're
We
going
are.
to talk about it. Because if you want leaks, just follow Ace on Twitter, okay? If you truly want leaks, just follow Ace on Twitter, because yeah, that's the best place to do it. That's the best place to get it.
Yeah, I wasn't leaking. I was, tactically sharing information.
That's right. That is true. That is very true. Okay, well, I do want to do a little bit of a giveaway. How does that feel? Does that feel everybody? Does that feel good? Everyone, if
Feels
you
good,
put,
Choice. Why aren't you looking at it?
because I have 4 screens.
Oh, dude.
Five
yeah,
five
okay.
screens.
Sorry, you
1,
carry
2,
on.
3,
You carry
4,
on.
5. And the giveaway code is Soulbinder. Put that in the chat right now, and you will be instantly entered to win Yurei on day 1 of patch 1.6. Oh yeah. If you want Yurei day 1 of patch 1.6, put in Soulbinder into the chat right now as we talk a little bit more about some other stuff, like ranked changes. Oh yeah,
One
ranked
second, I'm just the Soulbinder in the chat.
Oh yeah.
I just want
Yeah, me too. I want a chance at
get in there. There we go.
Yeah, make sure
Cool.
Yep.
Yep.
You're in there. Okay.
Yeah. We're in there. We're in there.
I see people. Yeah. We're getting in there.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. Perfect. We love it. We're happy. We're very happy. All right. Beautiful. Okay, we've got some ranked improvements coming in to the game as everyone is putting in Soulbinder into the chat for that giveaway for Yurei on day 1 of 1.6. Let's talk about it a little bit. We've got some interesting stuff coming into the patch. We accidentally may or may not have leaked, and it wasn't me this time. It was not me. But we've got it wasn't. I promise. Please, CEO, Mr. CEO, I swear. It wasn't me this time. But we are increasing party sizes in ranked mode. This is a feature highly requested by the community, and we wanted to put a little light on it, talk about it just a little bit. Ace, how you feeling about party size increase coming into ranked?
Yeah, it's something that a lot of people have been asking about, constantly getting comments on X or Twitter, on Discord, people asking about when they can play with bigger group sizes, and I think games are always better with friends. So we're introducing larger parties in ranked. So super excited for that. Should be a lot of fun. I have a group of 2 other friends that I play a lot with, and we usually have to kind of leave one person out, which doesn't feel great. So now we can all play together.
Beautiful. So I see some people in the chat asking what are the party sizes. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 5. We wanted to skip the 4 because that solo player is going to be kind of left out, and we just want to avoid some weird interactions there, but also make sure that you guys are having tons of fun. But the thing is this is going to be up to Diamond, so through Plat, I do believe, and then once you hit Diamond, it is back down to duo or solo queue, I do believe. Are we feeling good about that? We're feeling nice.
That sounds pretty good. I mean, obviously I'm going to be Paragon, so
right.
Yeah, it's not going to impact me, but for the rest of you guys, it should be a great change.
Yeah, exactly. So you're still going to leave out your friend, is what you're saying. One of your friends.
Yeah, exactly. He's still getting left out regardless.
He's got to pump those numbers up a little bit. So that's very exciting. We love to see that, and this is just one of those moments that we're happy that you guys in the community are continually talking to us, opening up those dialogues and letting us know how you guys feel about different systems and stuff in the game. And we wanted to do this, and yeah, we hope you enjoy it. Okay, yes. I was just looking at my notes to make sure that I got everything. So Diamond Paragon players, no partying after duo or solo for Paragon players. So that's a thing. And then the next thing is tier skipping.
I didn't make it in choice. That's something that's coming soon.
Well, coming soon is tier skipping. So right. This is going to be one of those things that if you're really good, you're going to skip some tiers, but that is in another patch. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, since we're going on leaks, one thing that I think the team are looking at is to do another 24/7 ranked for the start of 1.6. So I'm not sure how long that will be, but I know they were discussing that. So rank should be 24/7 for a period of time when 1.6 drops as well.
This is beautiful. We love to see it. Another 24/7 test, and then we've got tier skipping coming soon. Party size increases coming into 1.6. That one is making it, right?
Yeah, that one is.
Right. Perfect. We're in there. We're so in there, chat. Okay, we made it. I have leaked another thing, and I tried so hard not to, but it's fine. Okay, because we are excited about tier skipping coming into the game. But that's pretty much it for the ranked stuff. We've got those improvements coming. Very happy about it. And now that we have finished talking about the lovely ranked improvements and everything, I wanted to introduce another person onto the board. We've got another senior game designer, Lermy Wormy, coming into the show. Welcome in, Lermy Wormy. Everyone in chat, please give your love to Lermy. I guess you could give some love to Ace and maybe a little bit to Steggs. None for me, none for me, none for me. All yes. But I'm so excited to have Lermy in the chat. Let's make sure that we're all good. Yes.
Yay!
Yay! Hello. Welcome in, Lermy.
Hello. I am so excited to talk to you guys all about some more stuff coming into 1.6. Yurei looked awesome, but ladies and gentlemen, even if you don't get a chance to insta-lock her in your games, there's going to be lots of fun things for you to be trying out, and we're going to go over them in just a little bit, so stay hyped.
Stay hyped indeed. We've got so much good stuff to talk about. The next thing that we're going to be talking about as we have Lermy on the show is we're going to be talking about the next Battle Pass. This is another one of those things that I'm excited to talk about because this is one of those things that we got a lot of feedback from our community, and you know, we were able to do a little bit of tweaking and seeing some really exciting, cool things come into this. So let's talk about it a little bit. Ace, if you don't mind, kind of taking us through this next Battle Pass.
Yeah, sure. So I guess to start, one of the things was we launched the current Battle Pass, and we saw a lot of feedback from players. So we wanted to make sure that we try to incorporate as much of that feedback as possible. Obviously, when we launched the current Battle Pass, we're kind of already developing the most 1.6's Battle Pass. So there's only so much feedback we can incorporate because we have to develop so far ahead. But I think this Battle Pass is really cool because the thematic is pretty awesome. Like, I'm a big fan of the thematic. Some of the skins are like insanely dope. I think there may be some of the best skins we've shipped to date, so I'm very excited. I think people are going to love this one.
Should we show some of them now?
Go for it. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do
So
it. I'm hyped.
We're going to get on over here. Okay. So this isn't one of the skins, but this right here is a Yurei demon themed skin coming from the Battle Pass. Very sick. There was a little bit of a teaser in the video at the pre-roll at the front, but oh yeah. Yes, I'm seeing lots of people saying, "Oh snap." Ego says they are cooking. They are known to cook. We love it. How are you guys feeling about this?
I think this skin is pretty insane. I'm a big fan of the color red, so I love it. For the new hero, I think it's dope. But there's another. I don't know if we're showing all the skins, but there's like one or two that I think are even better than this one. But this one is dope.
Yeah, I love the theme pivot as well. It kind of like ties in the lore a little bit, where Yurei is kind of like this, very strong, hardened warrior. But what if she got a little bit corrupted? What if she turned on over to the evil side of things and became kind of this demonic force herself? You know, normally she hunts demons, but what if she worked with them too?
Oh, okay. See, that's the kind of stuff that I'm excited about. I love that. Steggs, initial thoughts?
Love it. Absolutely love it. I really like the whole, as Lermy was saying, like how you can kind of, with skins, play a little bit around a bit with the lore, like with the what ifs. And like, look at the horns. Like, the horns are so cool on this character.
So cool.
Like, it's so cool. No, I love it. And with Ace, like, we've got there are some more skins. I think we've got one more. That we're showing. Oh, he's done it. He's just gone. I'm going to show it now.
Just right into it.
Just going to show it now.
Just gotta go right in. Okay.
Look at it.
It's so pretty.
Oh, this skin's awesome.
This is Demon Xeris. So get ready to get spooked when he jumps on you in the middle of the lane out from the fog wall. Okay, gonna be a little scary. It's gonna be scary.
That guy's jumping out from the fog wall, and me just hanging out in off lane. We were just chilling. Just doing our thing in off lane, and all of a sudden this guy's coming and wow, he's gonna wreck my day.
Ace, how do you feel about this one?
Yeah, this one's pretty scary, pretty demonic. I really wanted to get a chance to play with him, but I sadly didn't. But I went against him, and it's he's really cool. I think it's one of the better skins. I don't know, man. Zaris, she's corrupted now. This is the only skin I can use for Zaris.
It's so good. I do. I don't know if I should leak like some part of it, but for the eagle-eyed people out there, if you look at this skin or at this poster pretty close, you'll see a very interesting little like VFX thing type thing in it around the rib cage area. It's very cool, and I can't wait for you guys to see it in game. I don't know if Steggs has even seen it.
I have not seen it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, what is this?
I have to do it now. I have to do it now.
Lermy, do you and Robbie know? Am I the only one that doesn't know?
Oh no.
You could see.
I can't wait to be spoiled on this though.
You can see through his abdomen. It's
wait,
so
really? That's
cool.
sick as hell! Wow.
Yes.
Oh my
You can
god.
see-
Okay, this is the Zara skin, folks.
Yeah.
This is it.
Oh, that's cool.
Sorry,
I did not know this.
sorry, Ace. I had to leak that. I just couldn't. I couldn't
That's
hold
so
it
good.
in because it's so good.
I mean, apparently he couldn't hold his stomach in, right? It's all gone.
Yeah, he got so
Oh
corrupted.
no, poor Zaris.
It's just, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, but it's so good. Can't wait for you guys to see it in game. It's going to be really cool. But yeah, that's part of the Battle Pass. I did want to leak a little bit more. But how are we feeling about it so far? I want to get your thoughts.
Guys, I think this may just be a patch where I will be grinding up to max level immediately. Any other game? Yeah, I'll see it in a couple of weeks.
So this is what I wanted to leak a little bit. This is a work in progress of the first page. Sorry, whoever I.
No, it's all good. Yeah, I think this. Hopefully, this Battle Pass is one of the feedbacks we got from the last one. It felt like there may not be something for everyone, so hopefully there's something for everyone in this one. There's some really dope skins. There's a recall and a jump pad VFX, like a demonic themed one, which is super cool. As soon as I unlocked that, I just started using it in all the playtests. So I think people will love those as well. So there's a lot of really cool things. And then you obviously get opals. I think some people mentioned, do they keep the opals? You do keep your opals, so you can spend them how you wish. So yeah, I think there's something for everyone here, and it's I think we've just kind of taken it up another level. So please share your feedback. That'll help us kind of improve even further for the next Battle Pass.
Yeah, and I did want to mention something really quick. The dates on this are not correct, so don't worry. Don't worry about the dates; they are not correct. This is a work in progress. Just wanted to show you a little bit of a teaser of the first page and what it's going to look like. So don't worry about the dates. You're going to be fine. You're going to keep your opals too. I saw that a lot in chat. You're going to keep your opals.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to continue on through the patch and everything. So don't you worry about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Battle Pass. We've got.
I just want to point out one more time. That was work in progress. All right. Like, nothing you see there is absolutely final. Things may change. Just getting my community manager hat on, manage those expectations. Community managed.
Managed. Too easy. It's too easy. All right. Well, someone was talking about earlier seeing the little rampage. So I wanted to talk about or bring up our next thing. But first,
wait, before you do that, Choice, are you gonna do the giveaway?
I'm doing the giveaway. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want you guys on your toes. That's all.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want you to tell them about the new miniatures mode before you did the giveaway.
Yeah. I'm putting that one in the bank. We're keeping that one. We're keeping that one around. Okay, everybody. If you haven't typed in Soulbinder into the chat just yet, please do so right now. Soulbinder. I'll put it in the footer below so you can see it. I see lots of Soulbinders in the chat right now. So exciting. So exciting. Yeah. We're filling up here. I'm going to be pulling
Very nice.
this giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Mr. Graham. Mr. Graham, thank you so much for entering. That's Mr. Graham on Twitch. Thank you so much for entering, everybody. We're going to be, I think we're going to be doing another one. We're going to be doing another one, okay?
Okay,
So
good.
keep putting Soulbinder
Phew,
into the
okay.
chat. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Steggs
I have another chance. It's fine.
Yeah. It's like, I want it. So continue putting Soulbinder into the chat. I see Mr. Graham. Perfect. Yes, Mr. Graham in Twitch has won. Please message us here on Twitch, the Predecessor game channel with your Omeda City link, actually. Your Omeda.city player link, or just message us and we will get, we will connect with you after the stream. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for still putting in Soulbinder into the chat, because we are going to be giving another Yurei on day 1 thing here. So yeah, it's going to be good. Oh,
I'm going to win this one. I can feel it. I think I'm going to win that one.
I
believe in
think
you.
you're. Yeah,
I'm going to get it.
I'm
gonna
feeling
be me.
good about it too. Yeah. All right, everybody. Now it's time.
It's time.
It's time. It's
Yay.
time. We are introducing something new to the game, and I think I want Lermy to tell us all about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you play a game with Predecessor, you work with, currently, 2 systems. You've got your primary system, your heroes, whoever you're picking, whatever role you're going into, you gotta select somebody. But then when you get into the game, you work with a secondary system. You buy yourself some items, you get that gold, spend it, make that progression in the game itself. But what if I told you there could be another system on top of that? A third system, a tertiary system, you might even say. And that, my friends, is you getting to play your hero your way and unleash the power of augments.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
That was incredible,
I
actually.
love to see it.
I feel like I could not have done that any better. Actually, I probably would have been way worse. So, hello everyone, and welcome, Hero Augments, to Predecessor.
Yeah.
Lermy, let's take us through a little bit more. This is so exciting. How does this affect everything?
Yeah, so when we were talking about ways to improve the general gameplay of Predecessor, we wanted to have more customization, more replayability, and really we believed an additional system that allows you to pick between certain different effects or trading off of different effects, even in some situations, gives you so much more potential to play whatever character you want to play your way, like we mentioned before. So what you'll see is that we have 3 different augments that you can select in every game. One of them is going to be character specific, in which you get a choice of 3 unique augments for every single hero in the game. Which is, it's crazy. We're releasing with one set of 3 rather, for every single hero in the game. So again, you're gonna get a crazy amount of choice here just loading into your first game on patch 1.6, which is so exciting.
Okay.
Beyond that though,
Yes.
yeah, let's also talk about our common perks. These perks are going to be available for every single hero. They're shared amongst you, and they're kind of more minor effects, right? They're changing up your playstyle in smaller ways here or there, and then you've also got ones that give you a couple bonuses depending on how you want to play, but overall, smaller effects. And you'll see kind of a wide range of the kind of scale. Some of them are crazy cool, like we saw the Tiny Titan one for Rampage, where when you ult as Rampage, you become smaller. That one's really sick. Others are a little bit more simple. We wanted to give a wide variety of choice for players. If you want to kind of take it easy for a game, pick an easier augment, by all means, take it. But you could also get really crazy as well, and in certain circumstances, go nuts with those augment selections.
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I got to play with a bunch of them recently because I was filming stuff for this. They're all awesome. They're so awesome. And you can actually see in the looping video here, this is Ace. doing the Tiny Titan one. Ace, your experience with Tiny Titan Rampage.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. He's like a little gremlin, and I was in a playtest. I was playing against Cynic and Julie, and I ulted, and I was just like running at them, like clawing at their feet and just killing them. It's a lot of fun, and with the items that Giant's Ring and Sapphires, like they make him even smaller, and he's like smaller than the minion. So it's like really funny because he's like enraged, but he's super tiny. It's just so much fun, and it just adds something different to the game that you couldn't do before. And I think there's loads of other augments that really switch up how you play the hero. And Rampage, when he's smaller, he actually takes a lot more damage. So there's kind of this trade-off. So you have to play in a different playstyle as you would before. When you ulted previously, you'd use that to like soak up and tank for your team. But now he has to play in a completely different way.
Oh yeah, completely different way. You can see he comes around the corner, already ults, and then demolishes the Gideon. I mean, don't worry about it. It's not going to be that crazy because this is an AI match, but it's totally fine. It's totally fine. We just wanted to show you how freaking cool this hero is and this augment. And we've got some more augments to go over, but I did want to I wanted to address a couple questions in the chat. Lermy, is there a way to see your own augment in game and other people's augments in game?
Yes. So actually, when you're loading into the match itself, you will see a specific icon on each of the heroes' cards to tell you exactly which augment that they have selected. You see the hero-specific one, and then when you go into the game as well on the scoreboard, you get to see that same icon also in that tab screen. So you will be able to check up on it at any point in the game and also see it as you're loading into the match.
We love it. We love it. And there's another pretty good question here. Are the augments different from game mode to game mode?
They are not, but they are present in every game mode. So you will be able to do this in a variety of different ways, you know, whichever way that you decide to play the game, whether that's in your standard matches, your ranked matches, your customs, all of these will be there and available for you to play and test and experiment and theory craft with. I'm just so excited to see, you know, what comes out of the system. Of course, just considering how many of them that there are in the game, the amount of variance that comes out of this, we understand that we're going to be doing quite a bit of follow-up with this in terms of making sure that you guys are feeling like you have options. That was the goal from the get-go. So if we see ones that are under-tuned or over-tuned, we will be addressing them as they come along. But overall, just so excited to see you guys get a chance to play with this system. And really, Tiny Rampage is just the start. There's so many other amazing examples we have to show you today, and you'll be able to read all about them as well on the full patch notes.
Speaking of some more, I have another looping video here for us to Ooglet, and it is Gideon or Sniper Gideon?
Yes, this is one of Gideon's perks called Infinite Impact. Yes.
No range.
His
unlimited.
Infinite range, rather. Unlimited range.
What was it like putting together something like this, Lermy? Was it just ridiculous or fun? Like, how did you feel?
This project was very, very large in scope, so it was definitely very interesting to try to come up with lots of different exciting ideas for all of the various heroes in the game. So I've got to give a big shout out to the team for really putting in so much work to make this system feel exciting for every single character, A to Z. They all have got something new and exciting to try out, and especially thanks to those on the design and the UI side. They were absolute superstars in putting this system together, and QA especially for running through all those checks to make sure that you guys are getting a nice polished system.
We love it. Steggs, initial thoughts when you see infinite range Gideon.
I mean, so
he's thinking hard about it.
Yeah.
It's not even, I don't even need to give initial thoughts on seeing it because I played against it today. And it was fine. You got to think a little bit more, like, you know, if you're running away at low having get in, you have to have a little bit of a think. But I don't know, like I'm looking at the chat. I'm seeing a lot of very interesting conversation. Mm-hmm. And I think this is not as strong as some people may think it might be. That's all. It was Robbie.
You also got to make sure
game
you see all the
with
other
right?
ones as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
let's not forget. There's so many of these. Like
Yeah.
3 per hero. I'm bad at maths,
Yeah.
but that's a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
lot.
Yeah. And also I think the thing is, in isolation, it looks like even I think we were maybe in the same playtest, but also played against a Gideon who had the same ability. And you would think on paper it sounds busted, but you have to remember the map isn't like this wide open field, right? There's a lot of corridors. It's quite narrow. It's not easy to use this ability and get a lot of value out of it. You do get some value out of it in lanes, and it's nice to like stop people backing if they don't want to walk around the tower. But yeah, I think it sounds way more busted on paper. When I read it, I was like, I don't know about this one, guys. Like, this one seems kind of nuts. I actually think he has better augments, but this one is cool if you want to just annoy the person. I thought it was cool because you could just stop people from backing, and I love doing that.
That's the best
but
part.
Other than that,
Yeah.
like, yeah, but you do it once, and then they're like, okay, I'm just gonna walk around the corner, and then you're like, all right, well now I can't do it again. So yeah, I think you definitely have to play with it. And when we gave it to testers, I think everyone was kind of skeptical as well, but ultimately people ended up loving the system, right? Like they were saying they didn't even want to play live anymore; they just want to play this all the time.
Yeah, I will say, much to Robbie's point, there's going to be a lot that you'll see today, of course, but when you actually get this in your hands, start playing with it, you'll be able to really feel out these changes. And I promise you, it sounds like a lot, but once you start to get into it, dive in, and find some really cool new changes to experiment with and theorycraft with, it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, like I mentioned, we're going to constantly be reassessing them and making sure that you guys are really enjoying what we've got and making adjustments as necessary.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Lazy backers beware. That's all I'm going to say against Gideon. Now, this next one has actually been a highly requested feature for a long time.
Ooh.
But
I
now
think I know which one you're talking about.
But now
I think
it's
I do as well.
Now it's an augment for Kwong. Lermy, take us through this one.
Yeah, so with this augment, you are going to be able to leave Kwang's sword out on the field. And you may be going, Lermy, why would I ever do that? Well, my friends, look at that. You can teleport straight on back to lane, to the red buff, to Orb Prime? Question mark? The answer is yes. You will be also able to do that. Anywhere on the map you leave that sword, that is the potential for you to be able to do with this augment. And my god, it is so much fun to be able to do some really interesting and sneaky macro plays across the board. It is very, very cool to see just how much our playtesters have big brained using this augment. Very, very sick.
Yeah, just steal the blue buff really quick. Yeah, it's totally fine. No big deal. Totally fine. Ace, have you seen anyone use this one yet in any playtests?
I haven't actually, but obviously this is one that was in Paragon where he could base and leave his sword out. And I kind of missed that from Paragon, so it's nice that now there's a way to do it. Bear in mind, you can't attack, right? So you're just running around like a headless chicken if someone finds you and you don't want to pull back your sword. So it's really up to you if you want to use your ult, or you can of course recall your sword. So I haven't seen anyone do it, but I do remember it being super fun from our Paragon days, and then also just leaving your sword at base and leaving your sword in lane and being able to teleport back. You're using your ultimate, right? So there's that trade-off as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for lane pressure, you have to give up your ult a little bit. I think that's a fair trade. Fair trade, I think.
Fair trade. Yeah, no, I would agree with that.
All right, perfect. Well, we've got another one to look over. We've got 1, 2, 3 more, and then we'll probably chat about a couple. Wait, 4 more. I saw it, Steggs. I saw it.
If you saw it, okay.
You want to do that one? We'll do that one last. We'll do that one last.
Okay.
The suspense is killing me, folks.
Okay.
What's going on
I'm
here?
hoping we're on the same page here, man.
Yes,
Robbie, it's what you wanted us to show.
Yeah, I gotta.
What do you show?
I can't tell you. I'm just gonna have.
We'll get there.
Oh.
Well, this next one is definitely one we want to show. It's Sparrow being a true huntress. Bonk. Lermy, what are we seeing on our screens?
we are seeing that heightened senses now grants true stealth and movement speed for 1.5 seconds. So you can get a little sneaky up in the lane, or if you're trying to run away, you got a little bit of extra escapability, sneakiness. Might be able to juke somebody out here or there, but I just really love the aggressive applications for this augment. It's going to be so much fun to get the jump on somebody in lane like you never have before.
Oh yeah. So a lot of things that I've heard, or that I've even kind of complained about as Sparrow, she's insanely strong, right? Everyone knows that Sparrow hits like a truck, but that's it. Once you're caught, like once that demon Xeris jumps on you, it's kind of like, oh, if I don't have blink, then it's over. It's just over. And you're running around with the with the bow up, and you're like, I'm sorry. But now get a little bit of true stealth. Just for a smidgen of time and a little bit of movement speed, and you can reposition yourself. Yeah, be a little sneaky, and it really feels like the huntress. You're actually like coming out of the fog wall, or you're in lane and you're coming around the corner, true stealth, and then you just pop out. I got you. It feels it's gonna feel really fun to play. Have any one of you played against this in a playtest or with it?
I have not personally, but I'm really excited to get jump scared by Sparrow in lane. That's gonna happen now. I'm not used to it, but gotta be ready for it now.
The other thing I want to point out is, and this could have been an earlier iteration, Lermy, so do correct me if I'm wrong, but the stealth is true stealth, right?
Yes, it is true stealth. That is correct.
That's it. So that is like when you are, unlike Kalari or Wraith, if you get close to someone and you're in this stealth mode, they won't be able to see you unless they have a ward there, right? There you go. There you go. I believe that is the only true stealth in the game. I believe.
Yeah.
I think so.
As far as I know.
That's very cool. I like it.
Let's go. Something new.
Let's go.
I love it. It's going to be really interesting to play against, but still remember, it is Sparrow. So hit a CC once she pops out, and it's over. It's over. She's gonna.
Oh man.
She's gonna hit you a couple times before then, but it's over.
I want it to be sneaky, Choice. Please don't give them the strats.
I mean, it's over for you.
Oh, true.
Yes. Speaking of it's so over for you, we've got a really speedy boy coming up next. This one's going to be very interesting, and I'm excited to see the chat's reaction to this one, because it's going to be fun. It's Argus, and he's a speedy little guy. Lermy.
Look at him. He's going faster and faster and faster and faster, and he just keeps going, and he keeps going. And oh my god, is he getting faster? I think he is. I think he's going even faster, folks. We're just going. This perk.
Choice, you need to put your disclaimer on, man.
In this, I had infinite mana, okay, and Steel had almost infinite health. So this is not going to be, it's not going to be like this basically in the main mode. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what is possible with this, because it's so funny, but it's also pretty tactical, because you kind of slow down a little bit when you're holding down that right click, right? You get a little teeny bit of movement speed during a fight. You could stick onto somebody. You're really going to want to focus on some CCs. Decker might actually be kind of crazy into him, because it goes away almost immediately. The moment you stop hitting with an ability, it's done. Like I think it's like half a second, maybe even less than that.
It's very, very quick.
Yeah, it's very
gotta
quick
be comboing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can't stop hitting the right click. But it's just like one of those fun things that actually has like real gameplay implications in a fun way for the user. And I'm excited to see what kind of crazy plays you guys are able to do with this one. Ace, have you seen anyone play this? I know I have, and it was I got hurt very badly.
I haven't seen anyone play with this one. Every August I went, picked the other augment, which I obviously won't say which it is. But yeah, I haven't gone against this one. But your video looks pretty hilarious. I mean, obviously you can't do that in the game, but it looks pretty hilarious, especially because he's got such short legs.
Yes. Yes, my friends, I promise you, you will almost certainly never see Argus going this fast in your game. But this is the peak, the pinnacle of which you may try to achieve in your games. And if you do see an Argus going this fast in your game, now you know why. Now you know why.
Yeah, exactly.
But you won't. You just won't.
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way with the CC. I mean, I'm against AI bots and a standing still steal. It's gonna be all right, but it's gonna be so fun to interact with. The only thing is I'm bad at aiming, and I was playing an ADC with no sort of CC or anything like that. So Pinzo, who is way better than me, by the way, kind of dumpstered me a little bit on this, but it was so funny to watch him zip around. I mean, he wasn't really zipping around, but comparatively, zip around, doing some damage. I mean, we hit him with a CC once, and then it was just over. It really was just over after that. But it was so funny. We were laughing, even though we were dying. We were laughing. But that's another one. Okay. And then I think we're gonna show the one that Steggs sent me in the chat, and let's
I'm
hope this
hyped
works.
for this one.
It's totally gonna work, right? Totally gonna work, right?
This could be a bad idea now.
Oh, this one.
What am I about to watch here?
We all know immediately.
This was there you go. Robbie, why don't you explain what this is?
Yeah, this was
Go on, Robbie, you can do it.
this was a playtest when we were testing the new augment system, and one of Howie's augments was bugged. So as soon as you hit something, you got infinite attack speed. And so now I had infinite attack speed. It was pretty great. I think we still ended up losing, but it was fun having infinite attack speed. Obviously, this isn't an augment. I was just sharing it because I thought it was a fun bug.
This is not going in. This is not going in.
We always talk about machine gun
Yes.
Howie, and I actually got to experience it. This is obviously not intended. It's just a fun bug.
For the record, ladies and gentlemen, this ended up becoming the Augment Sniper Shells, which grants you 3% attack speed for 6 seconds on hit, stacking up to 6 times. So you ADC Howie dreamers, there you go. Have a field day.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Love to see it. All right, and then the final one. It's the big boy steal. I wanted to show kind of a before and after here. You'll see. So the standard ultimate, you'll see the range, pretty good. You like it. But then you see the augmented range, and my lord, do we love to see a jumpy steal? Very big. Initial thoughts. I want to get your initial thoughts on this one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Steel be slamming, and now he slams even harder. So I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can
Look
see
at
as
that.
well.
Look how far back they went.
Yeah, they're getting knocked back now instead of knocked straight up as well. So the combo potential with this and the Q, they're going to get tossed around, put on a trampoline, up in the air. It's going to be a great time for you as the Steel, doing some great control and moving people around. And of course, you can also send people behind you using this augment as well. So a whole new potential for ways to use this ability that previously weren't like this before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Choice and I
excited.
were chatting about this while we were prepping for the stream. We were looking through all the footage, and we were looking at this, just being like, man, like this one's is so cool. Like, look how far the minions fly and the heroes fly. And then we came to the realization that, like, you're gonna really have to be good at aiming this. Like, I don't know about you, chat, but I miss a lot of Steel's ults already. And sure, I'm not like the greatest of players, but it's happened, and now it's really important that if I take this augment, it's going to be really important for me to make sure that I'm hitting in the right place, so I'm sending them probably back into my team, right? I don't know. I don't know.
Or a
I don't know
way.
if I'm going to be able to do it.
Either way.
Or maybe a
Yeah.
way. But it's cool because it can break up that team fight, right? Like, you know, you've got a team fight
Yeah.
going on and everything's kind of going a little bit pear-shaped. You get your steel going in and it just... Love it. Love it.
Breaks it wide open.
This one's going to be so
And remember,
cool.
folks, this is one of 3. And each of the ones that you've seen so far is one of 3 hero-specific augments that you will get a choice between. You will not get to play with all of them at once. That would be very OP. Not just a little OP, very OP. So now you get a chance to pick between one of the 3. And you've seen just a couple of options today. We're really just scraping the surface here of this system. And that's not even to mention the common augments that you're able to pick across all heroes. It's really such a huge system that I can't wait for you guys to dive into. I'm really excited to see the tier lists and the favorites of what people love and how we can improve these in the future. And of course, again, we will be revisiting them as the time goes on. The patches continue to move forward and addressing any ones that are problematic, either in that they're super strong or super weak. We'll be coming back to them and making sure that they feel really nice and really fun.
I have an interesting chat that I want to bring up onto screen.
Mhm.
I do have to switch scenes.
You could switch. You could switch.
But everyone say goodbye to Big Jumpy Steel.
Bye,
Bye, Big Jumpy Steel.
Bye-bye.
So this person wants a very specific augment for Steel. Let's just pull it up really quick. Can we get a Steel in a Speedo augment asking for a friend?
I will abstain from answering.
Okay. That's pretty good. Thank you for your chat, Old Man Doom. I really.
What I will say is that none of these augments are cosmetic. They have gameplay effects. If you're looking for cosmetics, check out the skins. There's lots of cool skins.
You have really, really cool skins, especially coming up in
Really cool
1.6.
skins.
We saw some of them already, including Demon Yurei and Demon Ceres, where you see through his little tummy, you see his rib cage and stuff. Really cool. I gotta keep bringing that up because that is very freaking cool. But anyways, that's basically it for the dev stream. Some incredible stuff coming into the game. Some really big gameplay implication systems. The new tertiary system augments. Very exciting. Lermy, thank you so much for taking
Yeah, of course.
taking us through that new system because you've put a lot of work into it. And how are you feeling going into 1.6 with all of these augments going into Predecessor and seeing your work played out?
Yeah, this is the first big system that I got to contribute to, and it's been an absolute blast seeing it develop, and I'm really excited to see just what people really enjoy out of this system and how we can keep making it better, making it more fun for you guys, and also interesting and different builds and theory crafts and experiments from all of you guys. It's something that I'm so excited to really see how you all dive in, break down this system, and what you guys like about it. So please definitely give it a try June 10th when it comes out, and let us know what you think after you give it a go. And yeah, I'm just so excited for the next couple of weeks, especially in seeing people try all sorts of different things, experiment, see what's the best and all that good stuff. I can't wait.
Beautiful. Lermy, there was another augment that we didn't have that you wanted to just bring up.
True.
What was that?
True. So there's one for Morn, and as you guys know, he's got a little vine arm. You know, it's a little wiggly fun arm. And so this augment in particular, let me make sure I read it to you correctly, so I'm not giving you guys incorrect information. All right, let's see. So this one in particular is called Dreadful Roots, and Abduct will now allow Morn to slingshot across terrain. So he's going to be able to traverse the map like never before. You know, we may have seen it before in Spider-Man, but maybe he's Spider-Morn now.
I haven't seen this one yet, and I want to see it. Now, like, when you brought it up earlier, I was like, oh, I wish I got film footage of that one, because it sounds so cool. It sounds so fun. Oh, man.
It's very silly, but also when you get that movement tech down, it feels so good. I can't even explain to you just how nice it is to be able to fling yourself into a team fight, pop the ultimate beforehand, and just surprise people by just jumping out of nowhere, it feels like sometimes. But it is a very incredible feeling to get this kind of mobility on this character. And that's just one of them. Again, my friends, we've got 2 other of them, 4 more. If you are feeling like the movement's not for you, you've got more options. And that's the best part about this system, is that it feels like there's so many choices now for you to be able to do across the board. Very exciting stuff. Can't wait to see all kinds of clips and plays and YouTube videos and tier lists. There's just so much content to be had, and I will be consuming all of it. So please post plots. Thank you.
Yes, please. Ace, final thoughts on hero augments?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Firstly, big thanks to the team. They put a lot of work into it, and it wasn't too long ago that we actually started working on the system. So to see it all come together so quickly is awesome. Big thank you to the testers as well, who gave us a ton of feedback and helped us iterate on it. I'm super excited. I think one of the things that I always felt when we inherited a lot of the Paragon kits is that the kits are cool, but there's a lot of other games that just kind of push their characters way further than we do. And I think we shouldn't settle for where we are. We should really push things further. It's a big change, but it's definitely a massive step in the right direction. I think people are definitely going to have a lot of fun. Their new heroes can be played, their favorite heroes can be played in ways that they've never played them before. And it also gives you a chance to try out other heroes that you may not have liked, but with certain augments, maybe fit your playstyle more. So super excited. I think it's a really great change. And like Lermy said, I'll be looking out for all the videos, and I'll be consuming a lot of content. And I'll also be playing a lot of Spider-Man.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Oh,
so
perfect.
hyped.
So exciting. Steggs, final thoughts on hero augments?
I feel like Ace and Lermy have pretty much nailed it here. But I will chuck in that it's super cool that you've got so much more customization. Like they can open up new item build paths. Some can even let a hero that wouldn't typically be in a role in that role. That made no sense. Words, man. But you know what I mean? Like you can play, there might be perks that help you play in other roles. So yeah, I think it's really cool. And I think, as Lermy said at the very start, it's all about your hero, your way, just adding that customization in new way to play the game. And as Ace just said, it's ever evolving the game. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what people think of it. Obviously, do let us know on Reddit, on Discord, social channels, all of that stuff. The community team are there. We're listening. And all your feedback will go straight into the right teams. Probably Lermy and the game design team right there. So yeah, looking forward to hearing from everyone.
Beautiful.
Really excited, guys. I can't wait.
We love to see it. I'm so excited as well. I did want to address a chat that I saw. All hero augments are unlocked right away, basically, right, Lermy?
Yes, there is going to be kind of a limitation for new accounts to make sure that they're getting into the systems nice and easy. We're not trying to overwhelm new players, but that is going to essentially give them the recommended one first. It's not like they're not going to have one. It will just be for these very new players that are trying to get into the game for the first time. That is the only restriction there is. Everybody who's been playing for a long time will have them right away, fully unlocked, fully customizable, and however you want to play.
Beautiful. And then we had one more hero augment thing from chat. And I want this augment too for my account, please. It's from Empress Tiramisu saying, is there an augment to make Choice good at the game?
We couldn't even program that if we tried.
Don't worry, I have one. It's called
sorry,
practice.
Choice.
Lots of practice.
Bummer. Anyways, thanks, Empress. I really appreciate it.
You tried.
Well,
I respect it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, that was a good stream, guys. I'm just gonna end it right now. I'm just kidding. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok for hanging out with us and chatting with us. I'm very excited for how you guys are for getting this patch into your hands the 10th of June. So that's coming up here pretty quickly. So excited for all of that. We are excited. We're stoked for this. I don't know how many more times I could say excited, but speaking of June 10th, I want to do our final giveaway because we have one more. We're going to be giving away Yurei day 1 of the 1.6 patch. To make sure you type in Soulbinder into the chat right now to make sure that you have entered your way. Steggs is getting his chat in there really quickly. Yeah,
I didn't even see it. It just went.
It's just gone. Oh, beautiful. We love to see it. I'm seeing all the Soulbinders in chat. It's filling up right now.
There's so many.
There's so many. We love to see it. Everyone's excited for Yurei coming into 1.6. Lermy, we actually didn't get to have your thoughts on Yurei and her kit coming into 1.6. While everyone's putting in their giveaway code, why don't you tell us that?
She's so cool. I am so excited to play her in jungle. I'd love to try her in offlane as well, maybe a little bit in ADC. You know, I think she's going to be very flexible in how she plays because of that really sick mobility and especially the verticality as well, especially with our past 2 newest heroes into the game between her and Wukong. We're starting to really break into that 3rd dimension of what makes Pred, and it's so awesome to see because it really gives you new ways to play the game, approach your fights, and how you farm and move around the map. It's a really, really great time, and I have very much enjoyed playing her when I've gotten the opportunity to so far.
Love it. We're definitely opening up the skybox with these new heroes and even some of the previous heroes. So very excited for that. All right, everybody, I'm going to be pulling this giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway has been pulled, and Evans RY on Twitch. Yeah, Evans RY on Twitch.
Congrats!
You have won Yurei day 1 of patch 1.6. So excited. Please send us a message here on Predecessor Game on Twitch, and we will get to you on how to earn that. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I just want to do one last little shout out for all of you. Ace, final thoughts. We're gonna skip that, you know, or skip the announcement stuff, but wanted to get your final thoughts on everything that we covered. Ace.
Yeah, super excited. Can't wait to give it a go. I've been playing a lot internally and then with the testers. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to just grinding it out on ranked with the new augments and with some Yurei.
Beautiful. Lermy, final thoughts.
It's been an absolute blast to put together this system with a bunch of the game designers for you guys to be able to explore and try out all those augments and new ways to play. I'm just so excited to see what you guys come up with, and I think I'm going to learn a thing or two from all the tech that comes out of this. When that Spider-Morn YouTube video drops, you know I'm going to be watching and seeing exactly where they're placing those shouts to get that great trajectory to hop all around the map. That's just the beginning, folks. You haven't even seen half of the perks that are coming to the game in this new augment system, so I'm really, really excited for you guys to be able to try that. And of course, Yurei. I am just so excited. There's really no other way to put it. It is going to be a humongous patch, and really hope that you guys all enjoy it.
Beautiful. And Steggs, your final thoughts?
I'm going to leave you with a single sentence of, that's not all.
Ooh.
That's it.
Ooh.
That's it.
Spittin'.
I like
That's
it.
not all.
I like it a lot. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. We are so excited. Thank you. We are going to see you on June 10th for patch 1.6. New tertiary system, new hero, new stuff for ranked. It's going to be really awesome. All right. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
See ya.